My name is Ben Ring, and ever since I was young, I've been surrounded by spirits of the dead. Whether spirits in my childhood home or local legends, they have always been a part of my life. I've made it my job to put myth to rest and to prove that ghosts do exist. I've assembled a team of the most skilled professionals in the field. Join us as we search the most haunted locations in the world in search of proof. It's time for People versus Paranormal.
My name is Moira Dill, and I bought this house in July of 2017. And I help people find houses. I'm a real estate agent, but also in my spare time I help animals find homes as well.
We are contacted by Moira Dill. She and her boyfriend have recently purchased a home and are in the middle of a total renovation of the property. There are many claims of activity at the house. We head to Portland to research the history and original owner. During our research, we find many reports of hauntings in this area. There is also an abandoned mental hospital just 2 blocks from the home, as well as a bridge nicknamed the Suicide Bridge by locals, where many people have taken their lives. Alexander Novell was the original owner of the house. He lived in the home with his wife, son, and 3 daughters before dying of liver cancer at the age of 43. Upon his death, his wife Ellen moved to Canada with their children. We're down in Trinity Cemetery in Portland, Connecticut, and we're looking for a grave. And it is almost Christmas, so lots of snow down here. I don't know if you can see, it's a pretty big cemetery, and half these you can't read. So we split up into 3 groups, and we're just trying to find this one cemetery grave that is like 150 years old. It's super cold. I hate the cold. So we're gonna look for it. They shouted! I think we got it! Oh, ice, ice, ice! Oh, all the way in the back. Who's the winner? Who found it?
Here's a Noel.
Alex V. Noel. That's the father. The day before our investigation, New England is hit with one of the biggest blizzards recorded. Temperatures hit record lows. We make our long, cold journey to southern Connecticut in search of Alexander and see why he is still there.
It should be right up here. It's this one with all the Volkswagens in it, right? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Good to see you. How you guys been?
Good, dude.
Good. Hey, so just so you know, I'm Brennan Schmidt. I ride with Nitro Circus Live.
Brennan Schmidt. It's a double backflip 360. We dedicated it to you fine people. It is called the Aussie Roll. Make some noise for Schmidt.
We recently got this house like 6 months ago, and there are some very weird things that have been happening.
Okay. You want to walk us around, show us a few little hot spots maybe?
Yeah, hey, do you want to start them off with this door? What happened with this door?
I wasn't feeling well, and the door slowly cracked open about 6 inches, and then it stopped, and then it kept moving about another foot until it was like almost wide open. And both dogs in the room both got up, and they got up and they were staring and looking and sniffing around, and then it stopped. I asked it to stop, and then I kept hearing banging upstairs right above.
And you guys are renovating the top 2
The
floors?
upstairs, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but we haven't had anyone here working. Pretty much like since this all happened, like the dudes don't want to come back and work anymore.
No.
So it's not scary?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
So, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I hear them all day long. They'll be here working, and then they'll leave at 4:30, and I start to hear banging right upstairs where they're working, and it's almost as if someone wants to put the house back together after they finish tearing things out.
And you guys found a note in the walls, right?
We did.
Yeah, you guys
Can
want
we
to
see that?
Yeah, we can grab that real quick. There's a date on there of
1898, November 15th.
And the
Alexander
cool thing
Victor.
about this is, like the girl who actually wrote the note, she wrote her full name. Where is
She
it?
signed her full name and her family's full names.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the other side here.
My full name
Tells you her mother's name, her father's name. It tells you people who lived in the neighborhood at the time.
That's crazy.
Gives a lot of information.
Yeah, it was just very interesting. It was only one piece of paper in the entire like gut out that they found, and it was this with the list of the people
Like
who
we were
lived here.
supposed to find it.
That's awesome.
Pretty gutted right now.
It's not so bad when I go outside right now.
We haven't even begun our investigation yet when our camera's audio picks up a disembodied woman's voice. We can't make out what it's saying, but it's clear that it's not one of us.
Right now.
Pretty gutted right now.
It's not so bad when I go outside right now.
And where our contractor said that they had a water bottle thrown at them.
Over in this area. That was found over in the wall over here.
Yeah, it was found over here, down in the wall. And this was the only part of the original structure that hadn't been replaced yet.
So the two dudes who are working on the house, they're over here working, and they're throwing stuff out the windows into the dumpster, and all of a sudden a paint can that was over there came and hit the wall. Like flew across the room, hit the wall, but they're the only two people working. Yeah. So that was the first thing that they're like, yo, have you guys noticed anything weird? And we're like, no, not really. Like what are you talking about? And then that was like pretty much the start of everything, like realizing like, you know what? Maybe all those sounds that we've been hearing like aren't just like the house creaking, and then you start noticing like weird things happening, things going missing and stuff. Like
Happens often?
It's kind of died down. So like when you guys were here last, like that whole thing when we went down to the basement, and then you heard heard someone
footsteps.
Yeah, footsteps
and
across.
someone talking. Yeah. 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 Someone's walking around up there.
Maybe that's not getting
Dog's out of the cage.
You serious?
Really?
Reggie?
nice.
Hi there.
Hi,
This is Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
how'd you get out of the cage, Reggie? He's a big lover.
That was super weird. Let the dog out. We heard him. We heard him walk right across above us.
Yeah.
That's our biggest complaint, is that the dogs keep getting let out of any room that they're in, cages. They both keep getting out, and we've replaced their cages.
Wow.
Yeah. Somehow they keep getting out, and it's like not like the latches are undone, like properly undone, door open.
Yeah, there's two on each one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Very weird stuff. And then down in the basement, that's where it gets kind of creepy. That's where
Let's
it's.
go to the basement.
Yeah, let's go check out the
Yeah.
the first thing that happened was we got the house, and we wanted to come walk around to see it, and we walked up these stairs, and Maura got this crazy feeling of like just can't go up, can't go. So she left. She's like, you can go check out the rest of the house, but like she had this
I don't like
super
it up here. There's
eerie
something
feeling.
about over here that I don't like this back room, which is going to be our future bedroom. And then another weird thing we found these rocks just stuffed in the ceilings. And they're just falling out left and right on our contractors. And this is a big, heavy rock.
That looks like the same stuff in the basement.
It's up in the basement, yeah.
Right, right.
What's that?
So whoever was putting these in the ceiling was a master of, I guess,
Ghost booby
trying,
traps.
booby trapping people. Should be in his cage.
Here's some pliers.
Reggie's not in his cage. Oh my gosh. He's friendly. I don't know. He's a bulldog, right? He's not in his cage. In his cage, as you guys can see, is wide open.
Well, did he get let out?
He's very excited.
So the dog just.
Reggie, come on, let's go outside.
Sorry.
He's very excited. But his cage is wide open, as you guys can see. Like, I don't know how he does that.
That's double latch. Yeah, it's double latch.
And I did just latch it, and I did just shut him in there a few minutes ago. Reginald!
I tried to get them to like a little doggy place.
Absolutely fine.
Come with you, that's fine.
No big deal.
His snorting can be a little distracting. Reggie! Reginald! Come on.
a short ass basement.
Yeah, yeah. I'm named for tall people.
I have no problem.
Enjoy it. So then this is where like the real thing happened, where the dudes who are working on the house are just like, they're out after this. So the kid was over here. Now he was working on cutting this pipe up here because like the water went all over the house. And all of a sudden he said,
Once again, our camera's audio picks up a disembodied voice.
up here because like the water went all over the house. Up here because like the water went all over the house. Up here because like the water went all over the house. He's like, maybe someone like the other kid working like walked into the other room, and then he said someone whispered Mike into his ear, and he got this crazy chill, and they outed, like up, got in the van, left. Like,
He hasn't been back to work since.
Wow.
so yeah, this is where like it just is the weirdest feelings down here. Very weird with the brownstone, very old.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
we're
this-
here. We're here
this
to
is the
find out what's
place.
going on and try to help you guys out.
This
you know?
boiler room here is
This is where we were in the boiler room when we heard the footsteps.
While pointing out some of the most active locations of the house, Brandon seems to be affected by some unseen force. He appears to almost be in pain and out of breath.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
we're
this-
here. We're here
this
to
is the
find out what's
place.
going on. Well, that's why
Yeah,
we're
this-
here. We're here
this
to
is the
find out what's
place.
going on and try to help you guys out.
this
you know?
boiler room here is
This is where we were in the boiler room when we heard the footsteps. So like right here in the boiler room, this is like the bar right here. The bar is right over there with the music equipment. And the bedroom where the dog was let out is over there. Like this is like the bedroom's an extension. So when we heard it, it walked from across, boom, 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 above our head, through the kitchen,
Yep.
right over to the room, and then when we got up there, the same exact thing.
Dog was out.
Yeah.
Latches open, and it was like the weird, like the side door, like it's, I don't know, like it's so weird.
Yeah. Dogs can't let themselves out.
No,
No.
Definitely wanna look at that.
Like,
So, Brandon, didn't you say you had some experiences with losing your passports too? Your passport things disappear randomly?
we have had a passport and a brand new set of car keys. Like we picked up a
Yeah.
car, we didn't have the car for 24 hours, and the keys disappeared. We've emptied the house like 3 times, nothing.
How about when we first moved in the first night that we were living here, I had gotten a lamp as a gift from Brandon's mom for Christmas. And it has like this glass, I guess it'd be the shade, and it's held on by like a tensioner. And 3 times in a row it fell off, right off. And I kept putting it up and it seemed great, it seemed like it fit. And then it just kept falling off. I haven't tried to put it up since.
Yeah, very weird. Like this thing, like to get it together is hard, and then it was like being like pulled apart and
It's like
like
a spring tension?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like-
it was very strange.
Still have it here?
I do have it,
Maybe
yeah.
we can set that up and see
Yeah.
if put a stationary camera on it.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
old lamp. It's very like kind of Victorian inspired.
Nice. But yeah, and it like rolls across the floor. Like you come in, it's like, how is that thing over there?
And it would come like crashing to the floor, and I'd go in there and say that thing's gonna be broken for sure, and it never was. It was always in perfect condition, sitting on the floor.
Very weird.
Yeah, it's a lot of strange occurrences in here. I hope we can catch some
Let's
stuff.
find out what's here.
Where did she say she gets such a shady feeling? It was over here to sleep on.
Upstairs. It's upstairs and it's
Oh,
going to be the
that's
bedroom.
right, yeah.
But I want to go stick some of this stuff here
Yeah.
because I don't need anybody tripping and falling. I'll probably put one on the top of the stairs too. That way there we don't have to worry about it. Gotta have glow sticks so we can see where we're going when all the lights are out. Safety spot there.
I'm gonna put a couple recorders around too.
Yeah.
One where they found on the paper.
Yeah, it's like all over. It doesn't go below like a 2.7. It stays in his kitchen. Your power panels are in the living room area.
I believe so,
underneath.
I mean, you're on it. Is there something in there, maybe? It's 3.0.
Stay steady, yeah. I mean, you know, when I looked at all the spots where there's no power, You got some high EMF in here.
And then right above the kitchen is like, that's where it's, I think, gonna be the gnarliest.
Let's go in the other room and see if it drops it. If there's anything up here that would like to come communicate with us, we don't mean any harm. We're not here to anger you in any way. We just would like to document some footage of you. If you'd like to come up to this device that we have on the floor, all you have to do is come up to it and touch it. Just, you can get close to it, it'll set it off. Or you can come up and touch this antenna. We have 2 EVP recorders running. If there's anybody here that would like to communicate, can you tell us your name? Was that you that just touched that? Can you do it again? You don't need to be afraid of it. Just walk up to it, just touch, just get close to it, and it'll make a noise. It'll lighten up all those lights that are on it. It's a fun toy for you to play with if you'd like to come out and play with it. Can you make a noise to let us know you're here?
That's the temperature.
Can you bang on something up here? Make a noise, talk?
Is that them? Maybe that's the basement door. What was the gentleman's name?
Alexander?
If there's an Alexander here, can you touch the metal rod on the top of the red light? Oh, my battery just drained. This brand new batteries in this.
The brand new batteries on Lauren's night vision goggles die almost immediately. It is believed that spirits will drain batteries in an attempt to manifest or interact with the environment.
They want to communicate in some way. They'll grab some energy off of some of the devices that
Try
are on
turning
this.
it on and off again. Yes, I knew it. No, the temperature's cold. If there's a male presence here with us, can you light up one of the lights by touching the knobs? Or can you touch the metal shiny rod?
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Do you like Lucky Strike cigarettes? Touch the rod.
There we go.
The Lucky Strike cigarettes, they're all in the walls.
Really? Interesting.
Can you do that again if you like Lucky Strikes? Can you make that light up one more time, please? Are you not happy with the renovations that are happening in this house? It's not a mean of disrespect. They just want to renovate it to make it their home.
A strange light anomaly is caught on Anthony's camera. We rule this out as not being light refraction from any cameras or passing headlights.
Can you touch the metal rod if the renovations upset you? Can you touch the metal rod if you like the renovations?
There's a lot of super creepy vibes down here. Like, even though it's freezing, my whole body feels like it's statically charged. Like, I can feel my hair on my back and my arms standing up. I don't know, I just got a weird feeling down here. I keep hearing shit. Is there anyone here? If there is, can you make a noise, like a knock? What the f? I don't know if that was them or not, but that was a pretty crazy coincidence. Can you knock like that again? So now it sounds like there's people walking all over this place. What the hell is that? Alex, are you here? Just give me a sign of your presence. What's your first name? Do you know who lives in this house now? Do you know who this is? Do you know what everybody calls him? Mike? Is this Mike?
I thought it said Mike.
Mike, that's again. Mike. Is your name Mike? Is Alexander here? Why are you here? Yeah. There is. Right upstairs, we'll split up. Maybe there's too many people. Well, you want to have a run it for you. We'll go in the basement and come in. We're going to stay and let them go upstairs and we'll head to the basement.
Stay or leave?
Oh, stay.
Are there two of you?
How many of you are here? Are you happy that the owners are renovating the house now?
How old are you?
Sound like it.
Did you say 12?
It's true.
It's true?
Yeah, it's okay. That's true.
That's true?
What is your name?
Did you used to live here?
Do you play with the dogs?
Are the dogs loud? Are they too loud for you?
Multiple voices sometimes that'll come in, you know, we got female voices and male voices, shading sound voices. It runs so fast with frequencies and radio stations that it doesn't stop. You'll not usually get a word. It goes right through, it's like white noise. And if you get a word, it's something that's usually going on because it doesn't stop. It just channels through all the radio stations at high frequency.
Do you like the cold, or do you like when it's warm?
If we go down in the basement, are you going to be down there with us?
Do you want to go down to the basement?
There's no reason to be afraid. We're here to document you, find out why you're still here. Can you bang on something, make a noise? Let us know you're here. Bang on a pipe. Bang on a pipe. Bang on a pipe.
Was this your workshop?
I want to try something. This might be a little ridiculous.
What is wrong with you?
He always is around the dogs.
That is ridiculous.
Ready? Watch. See? He's gonna come let me out of the cage.
Could be just me. I feel like something just bumped into me back here. Anthony, did you see anything on the camera?
No.
Is there perhaps somebody who was part of Prohibition, sneaking alcohol down into the tunnels, into the water? To the water? To the water? Maybe a slave that used some tunnels around here?
Is that true? Is our house part of the Underground Railroad?
This whole area is really,
No
there's
way.
tunnels everywhere in this area.
That is so
That
cool.
is so cool. Now we're looking for like cold images.
Usually, anything that just doesn't look right, it will stick out like a sore thumb. Usually it'll be cold, but
You'll notice a person.
yeah.
Well, you'll notice other things too.
Looking for Alexander Noel. Are you here? How about Mike? Was that his name?
Mike.
Mike, are you here with us? Is there anyone here? Can you tell us your name? You hear that? Who's up here with us? Is anyone up here? Are you happy that the house is being renovated?
No.
No? Why not? Was this your house at one point?
Do you want us to?
Do you know the name of the woman who lives here? The young woman that lives here?
No.
That's okay.
Introduce yourself. See you.
That voice is coming out pretty clear.
What about the passport? Where did you put the passport?
Alexander. That was very distinct.
Alexander, did you take my passport?
He's laughing.
You're a funny guy, aren't you?
He just said, "Is that what's missing?"
I can't leave the country now. I'm trapped here. Oh, you did steal my passport.
Is the passport in the house still?
He and Robert. What room is the passport in? It's in.
It's in the something.
Yeah.
I think he's messing with us. Is the passport still in one piece? Some of it.
See ya.
Can you light it up if you took it out of this house?
Do you think maybe you could take things from Brandon every so often?
No, then he'll see it.
Is it because he's better at taking care of his things?
No.
Who do you like more, Reggie or Blue? In the background when it said it was 9 degrees. It's 9 degrees. Is that how that it is right now?
Pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys feel the cold of the snow? All right, your last chance to say something to us. My name is Nicholas.
Or Nikki or Nicholas.
Who is Nick?
All right, we're gonna say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Can you say goodbye to us? See ya.
Oh my god.
It seems Alex Noel is still in his former home, but he is distant. Activity in this Portland home has seemed to settle down, and the renovations are going smoothly. This location has gone from an old haunted house to a warm and inviting home for Moira, Brandon, and all their foster dogs. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit that like.